Hallo und herzlich willkommen, ich bin's mal wieder, euer Lieblings-Josef. Und wer hätte das gedacht, auf dem Reload Festival, da gibt's einige sehr, sehr geile Bands. Und eine weitere habe ich mir gerade wieder vor die Kamera und vors Mikrofon gezerrt für EMP Part of Rock. Und zwar Malevolence. Hi guys.
Was geht ab?
Oh, you took some German lessons?
A little, a few, yeah.
Malevolence is a very, very brutal, very hard band. A band that kicks your fucking teeth in, and that's a thing that I would really love to discuss about with those guys. Your last release was a mixed EP with two other bands, as I remember. Which one of those? Which bands were those again?
They Are Is Murder and Fit for an Autopsy.
Working with these bands for an album, how can our viewers and I imagine the process of setting this concept product together?
It was quite organic, really. We just we knew the guys in They Are Is Murder anyway, and I think we'd just come back from doing some shows in Australia with them. And one of the guys just hit us up and said, "Do you want to be a part of the project?" And that was how it came about. Really, it wasn't really, there was no management or anything like that involved. Okay. It was just like, it was pretty unique, and we were super grateful for the opportunity. You know, it was something for a little bit different to what we normally do. So we took it as a chance to explore new ideas, try and do something a bit more fun with the cover as well, and just have a bit of fun with it.
Like I love to imagine, like, hey guys, we're trying to make a new album featuring 3 bands. Would you like jump on the bandwagon? We would love to have you on the thing. I imagine it like that, like friends being friends with each other and just realizing a project. That's how I imagined it, and funnily enough, it just was like that.
Exactly like that. Yeah.
The Reload Festival is one of the more smaller festivals in Germany. What's the venue that you would really like to play here in Germany? Is there any festival that you haven't had the chance yet to perform that you really would like to step on stage?
Wacken.
Yeah.
Wacken. Yeah, that's one that we've been wanting to play for a long time. So yeah.
Always wanted to play Wacken. It's huge. You know, it's the biggest one, so it'd be cool to play that one.
Although saying that, you know, we were at Summer Breeze yesterday, and Summer Breeze was crazy. So
Summer Breeze is always crazy, and I hope Reloads today will also be completely insane.
I hope so too. Yeah, no, Summer Breeze was sick. It was a second time playing, and that was a lot of fun. So yeah, but Wacken is the next one we want to do for sure.
You have a very wide slew of hardcore music influences within your sound. Is there any particular band that informs the way you write music? Or the way you eat Kinder Schokobons?
Yeah, just slipping that one in there.
Just enjoy yourselves with the bowl of sweets we got here.
To be honest, they look pretty good. But I get, like, main influences have always sort of stuck the same, really. I guess, like, it's been Lamb of God, Hatebreed, Crowbar, Chimera. So, you know, those 4 bands sort of have been the sort of basis of the bands that we've always listened to, and even those bands have, like, elements of hardcore, you know, because it came out in the early 2000s or stuff like that, you know, sort of new metal, hardcore, and then, like, more riffs and, you know, like the more metal side of it with the Lamb of God stuff. But I guess that's in a nutshell. There's lots of different bands that everyone likes, but they're the sort of 4 or 5 that everyone agrees on, you know?
Your lyrics often center around the concepts of destruction and renewal. What is one thing that you really would like to destroy and renew?
Waiting times at security at the airport. Yeah. Destroy that, and renew. Or what do you want to renew?
Oh, you want about destroying and renewing the same thing.
You can destroy and renew different things, but the actual idea was destroy the thing and renew it, make it better.
Okay, airports, waiting times at airports.
Yeah.
It could be so easy, and we make it so hard. I don't know why.
What was the worst airport experience that you ever had?
Oh my god. Okay, right. So on the last US tour, we flew out to LDB Fest, which is in Louisville, Kentucky. And we flew from London Heathrow to Dallas, and then Dallas to Louisville. When we landed in Dallas, we have air tags in all of our gear, and we saw that all of our gear was still in London.
Oh, goddamn.
So we had to try and figure out if we're going to get the gear back before we had a connecting flight. Turns out we weren't. So then we had to go to Louisville with basically no gear. Turn up to the festival, still missing half of the stuff, right?
Yeah, loads of the boxes were missing still.
And then we had to fly straight to Australia. So we had to fly back to Dallas, get the stuff that eventually came, flew to...
That sounds really fucking exhausting.
Yeah.
Are there any pleasant memories of times at the airport that you can talk about?
No. No.
Really not.
No. I can't... And yeah,
Generally a very grueling experience, and we don't have points. We don't have enough points to get in all the lounges and stuff yet. So
not yet.
yeah, not yet. We're on it. We're collecting them quickly, but
Getting into the Mile High Club as fast as possible.
Yeah.
We need to cut that out. My brain just blanked out. Within the many years long career, is there anything that happened to you that you really would love to experience again? Is there any working with another band or a festival experience that is very dear to your heart?
For me personally, I can't wait to go back to Asia again. I just enjoyed the whole experience and that part of the world so much that, and we've only done it once, so it's something that I'm really looking forward to doing again. I just had such a good time. The food was amazing, the people were amazing, the weather and the environment and the culture. It's just, an amazing place to be. So for me personally, yeah, going back and touring Asia is the next big one I want to do.
Did any of those countries stand out regarding the food or the culture?
Japan was sick. Indonesia. Thailand.
The Philippines was sick. Like, we went swimming with whale sharks on the day off and stuff like that, and it was like, you don't get to do that ever. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Ate some crocodile. That was pretty mental.
yeah.
Not very vegan friendly, but sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, Asia. What about you, John?
I guess I would probably say that trip was like something that I really want to do again because we've not been in so long. But in general, just, the thing that comes around every year, which is what's happening now, is festival season. And I think like a lot of the like high points in like my memory of like the band over the career have been at a lot of the festivals. So I just look forward to playing the festivals every year and like, seeing yourself sort of move up the bill a little bit and, play on like, the more you tour, the more friends you meet and you don't get to see them as often. So like festival season is often a time when you meet up with all your friends and, from across the world and you get to watch their bands, they watch you and you can hang out and like, you play a few of the different festivals so you see them all. So I think that's like a high point for me, and that's like an ongoing thing that it's not just happened the once, It's like it happens every year, so it makes it enjoyable, and I can look forward to it all the time.
Like the metal version of Christmas.
Yeah,
Like it comes every year and it's always awesome.
yeah, metal Christmas in the summer. Yeah, I'm into
Metal
that.
Christmas in the summer.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
I would like to jump back to the Asia topic. Is there any culinary experience on your tour through Asia that you really freaking enjoyed? That was like completely out of this world?
So when we were in Japan, we went out on a night out to a karaoke bar. And it was a tiny little karaoke bar, probably like the same size of this room. And everyone got really drunk. And, you know, when we came out of this place at like 2 a.m., and the only place that was open was a little ramen bar. And we went in at like 2 o'clock in the morning, absolutely hammered. Yeah, exactly. Went in, and like the ramen bar's over there, it's like a long corridor, and then they sit you in your own private booth. They close the door, and then it's just you guys in this little unit. And I just remember ordering this big bowl of ramen. I didn't know what it was. I just guessed, I just pointed on the menu and, you know, took a chance. And I just remember it being so spicy, but so amazing that I just was sat over this bowl of ramen, just like, yes, this is so good. And it was, and it like sobered me up and made me feel great. And that was all of the food in Japan. I really enjoyed, actually. Like,
Big fans of ramen and stuff like that, though, aren't we? So, as a band, you know, so.
Yeah, most times when we go out for food in whatever city we're in, we'll always try and... We're always going to a ramen spot most of the time, so... Yeah, we try and... but we try and get out and, like, sample, like, as much of the native dishes as we can wherever we are. Even if it's just, like, going past and swinging by a little stall that you see on the street. Always just try and, experience as much culinary samples as you can. Culinary samples.
Culinary sampling is actually a term in the culinary world.
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about beers. Beer sampling. Very cultural.
Yeah. Trying to make myself sound quite posh. These are great.
These are awesome, right? Don't you? You don't have those?
Chocobons. I've had them before, but I forgot. I only have them when I come to Germany. Culinary delight.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's do something real quick. Would you open the fridge? There's another pack of Chocobons right up there. Grab that. Put it in your jacket.
There you go.
Close the fridge. That's already open.
I thought that was chocolate milk. Never mind. Okay.
And this is the reason why EMP always travels with a big case of Chocobons.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you're watching.
Yeah.
Sponsor my band.
Yeah.
That would be if Malevolence had a chocolate brand. What would be inside the Malevolence chocolate?
Weed. No. CBD weed, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
The Malevolence CBD chocolate. Very relaxing.
Yeah.
I only eat 4 of those bars a day, and I have a much lower blood pressure since I enjoy Malevolence CBD chocolates.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. Is there anything that you never had the chance to talk about in an interview, but that you always wanted to talk about, but nobody ever asked you that shit? As a final question.
I don't know.
Top 3 least favorite bands, go.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Top 3 overrated bands.
That's rude.
Uh,
Too nice for that.
Okay, all right.
It's cruel.
You out there, don't be as cruel as he is. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and of course, rock and roll. Goodbye.
Yeah, boy.